Wow, what a game. What a game here on Monday Night Football. That was a very interesting matchup. AFC West showdown here on Monday Night Football. Had the Raiders taking on the Chargers. The Chargers was able to get the 28-14 victory. I want to congratulate the LA Chargers on getting the job done. Justin Herbert had a beautiful game. He did most of his damage pretty much in the first half. 3 touchdown passes in the first half. He was absolutely dominating. Eckler in this game had over 100 yards rushing and he had over 100 yards rushing and about 150 total yards of scrimmage. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving, 1 rushing. So Eckler had a great game. Great game on the ground. They were able to run the ball all day on the Raiders defense. The run game was there. The passing game was there, though it was a bit tough for some people. Cook had a great day. Cook had himself a touchdown pass. He had a great day. Keenan Allen struggled with some drops. Mike Williams, him and Herbert just could not connect in this game. They just couldn't connect. Herbert had a great game overall. Again, the first half is where he did his damage. He didn't throw any touchdown passes in the second half, but he did lead them down the field for a crucial drive to put them up 28-14 to put this game out of reach. This game was crazy, man. This game was crazy. First half, really, it was slow in some cases. Chargers went down the field on their first drive, scored a touchdown, beautiful throw by Herbert, hidden in the back of the end. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful play. They put up 7 points. It was an absolute dart, a bullet pass right there by Herbert. They get the job done. They go up 7-0. The Raiders come out in the first half, and they struggled to do anything. They couldn't get a first down. It was just 3 and out, 3 and out. They struggled, man. They struggled in the first half. Couldn't get anything going. It was just bad for the Raiders. It was just bad. First half was completely dominated by the Chargers. And I looked at it and I said that the Chargers go up 21-0, they're going to win this game. I already had the Chargers winning this game because I liked the matchup. I thought the Chargers were just, it was a good matchup here. I thought the Chargers were going to come out with the energy because they're coming off of the win against Kansas City, and they understand they're going from one divisional rival to another divisional rival, so they were ready to go. And they came out there with that fire, and they looked ready to go. So came out here and played well, and they came out and just did their thing. Second quarter, they put up 14 points, and they took a 21-0 lead into halftime. However, with the Raiders, you got to understand, the Raiders so far this season, they have been a very poor first half team. Second half Raiders team is different. They came out in the second half, and then Derek Carr and the offense came alive. Derek Carr had himself, 2 touchdown passes in this game. He played well in the third quarter. Fourth quarter was a bit different, but in the third quarter, he played well. The Raiders, man, they did nothing in the first half, was down 21 points. They came out of the locker room and they had energy. They dominated the third quarter, put up 14 unanswered points, and we were starting to get concerned here. Raiders defense was making stops. They were getting to Herbert, forcing them to have to punt, and then the Raiders offense, they were making big plays. You had Derek Carr launched that mean 51-yard bomb to Henry Ruggs. So they were making plays, man. They were making plays. They were getting down the field. You had Derek Carr have a beautiful touchdown pass where he just floated the ball, put it up high, got it for Darren Waller to be able to go up with 2 hands and catch it over a defender. It was beautiful. It was great. And the game really got close. We went into the fourth quarter and we're thinking, man, the Chargers really look like they're about to blow a 21-point lead. But they hold on. They do not blow that lead. They hold on and they get the job done. Getting into the fourth quarter, it's the 21-14 game. Raiders had a chance. They had a chance. They're going down the field because they're making stops. They're going down the field, and it's a situation where, they're close, and they can put up points. They're going to score. But then the Chargers defense makes a great stop. Just a beautiful stop on third down, and they force it fourth down. So now it's a 52-yard field goal. The Raiders send out their kicker to make it a 4-point game, and he missed the 52-yard field goal. Once that field goal was missed, it was all downhill from there for the Raiders. That field goal was missed. Chargers got the ball back. They utilized that clock, went down the field, scored a touchdown, and at this point, it was like, Raiders are in trouble. They're down 14. The clock is ticking. Now they got to do something. So they get the ball back, and they're trying to go down the field and make plays, and this one hurt. This one really hurt him, man. This one really hurt him. And they're going to look back on this. And I know Derek Carr is going to look back on this. On this drive, there was about 5 minutes left to go. It was under 5 minutes left to go in the game. They're down by 14. Derek Carr, he scrambles to his right. He has a wide open Ruggs behind the defense downfield. If Derek Carr connects with Ruggs on that big play, it's a touchdown pass, and all of a sudden, it's a one-possession game with about 3 minutes left to go. So now you just got to play great defense, get the ball back and tie the game. Instead, he missed him. Derek Carr overthrew Henry Ruggs, and because he overthrew him, incomplete. They got a penalty there, but they moved up, and then they moved closer, and it looks like they're just trying to get the ball down the field. So they still had a chance until Derwin James showing off that he's healthy again, and he's still making plays. Derwin James picks off Derek Carr. So James gets the pick and pretty much seals this game. Once that interception happened, we knew it was done. And so with that, the Chargers get the 28-14 win. It's nice to see Derwin James playing again. You know, injuries have been keeping him out. So it's glad to see him healthy again, and definitely he makes his impact tonight. So, yeah, Chargers get the win. Chargers offense played well. They played amazing in the first half, played well enough to win in the second half. Running game was there all day. Passing game was nice. Defense was making stops all game. They broke in the third quarter. They sealed themselves up back in the fourth quarter. For the Raiders, they were awful in the first half. Couldn't get anything going. Third quarter, they were explosive. Fourth quarter, they couldn't get anything done. As for the defense, they made stops here and there, but it just wasn't enough. So, yeah, Chargers get the win. And I'm telling you right now, the Chargers right now, they look legit. I'm not going to say they're legit yet in terms of calling them a Super Bowl contending team. However, they look legit. I've been very high on this team coming into the season. I said they're going to make the playoffs, and I stick by that. But now they have a chance to win the division. I'm not going to give them the division yet because, again, they're 3-1. Raiders are 3-1. Broncos are 3-1. Kansas City's 2-2. It's not over yet. It's a long fight. However, with this win, the Chargers put themselves in a really great position to win this division. They're 3-1, and 2 of their wins were divisional wins. They're 2-0 in the AFC West right now. Raiders are 1-1. Chiefs are 0-1 right now. Do you understand being 2-0 in your division while also being 3-1? That's going to do wonders for the Chargers down the stretch. They've already beaten Kansas City and they've beaten the Raiders. If they can beat the Broncos, they're in a good position to really put themselves in a situation where when it comes down the stretch, if the records are similar, they're going to win the tiebreakers because they're going to have a great divisional record. They're playing well. And again, they've had tests so far. Going up against Kansas City in Kansas City, they get the dub. Going up against this tough Raiders team, they get the dub. Next week, they take on the Cleveland Browns. That's another good team. If they can beat the Browns, that's going to put them in even a better position. And guess what? After Cleveland, they're going to head to Baltimore to take on my Ravens. So if they can beat Cleveland and find a way to beat Baltimore in Baltimore, then I might have to come out here and say the Chargers are legit Super Bowl contenders. I might actually say that. But we'll see. We'll see. It's too early to say. They're playing Cleveland next week. We'll see what happens with that. Then they'll play with Baltimore. We'll see what happens with that. But overall, great win for them. It was crazy. Came down to the wire. And Herbert, he looked great. Herbert has thrown himself into the MVP conversation, and he continues to play great. I love what I see from Herbert. I'm very high on this guy. I haven't had this much praise for a young quarterback since Andrew Luck. So, yeah, I really do enjoy watching Herbert play. So, we'll see what happens with the Chargers. As for the Raiders, first loss of the season. It's going to hurt, but it's not the end of the world. You're going to be fine. Bounce back and win next week against the Bears. We'll see what happens with that. But with that being said, that is all I've got to say. Great Monday Night Football game here. Next primetime game is Thursday Night Football, which will be the Rams and the Seahawks. We'll see what happens with that. And, of course, next Monday night, we got Baltimore. We're going to be back in the bank. Colts taking on the Ravens on Monday Night Football in the bank. Come see us. We'll be ready. But we'll see what happens with that. With that being said, that's all I got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.